What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we've got some really awesome new Rise of Iron stuff to talk about, and also a bunch of new gameplay that Bungie released, showing new exotics, new ornaments, new weapons, gear. There are a couple of shots of the raid as well, and a bunch of really awesome stuff to look over. So I'm actually in Germany right now for Gamescom, where I'm going to be recording my own Rise of Iron gameplay for you guys. So expect some more awesome gameplay of my very own on this channel very soon. Stay tuned. In the meantime, I want to go over some of my highlights and things I've picked out from this new gameplay trailer. There's some super exciting stuff, and definitely this is the most hyped that I've been for the expansion so far. There's just so many things that look really awesome, and absolutely cannot wait to get into them. So the biggest announcement of them all so far is that private matches are coming in this expansion. They've actually been confirmed and officially announced. You can host a lobby and you can change the teams, maps, modes, score limits, time limits, toggle light advantage enabled or not, also the time of day of the map, also vehicles on the maps that allow them. So a ton of options right there. Obviously it's not as detailed as custom games where you can do crazy modifiers, but this is a basic private match scenario, and it's not even tied to Rise of Iron specifically. This is actually coming to anyone who owns Destiny. You don't even need Rise of Iron to play the custom matches. It's a feature that's enabled for all Destiny players. So let's go through these images that I've picked out from the gameplay trailer and some of my highlights of the most exciting stuff. Firstly, we have this Titan in his raid armor. He's actually got an ornament applied, which allows his armor to kind of glow. And also, you'll notice the Kvostov exotic. There's an ornament applied to it, which makes it look slightly different. It's got like carbon fiber on it, also a Rasputin Warmind logo. In this next shot, we can see a Warlock in his Trials armor, and he's holding a very special exotic, which we can see gameplay of later on in the video. So next up, we can see the Warlock wearing the raid armor from the Wrath of Machine, but this time it's looking slightly different. It appears to be maybe an artifact or a shader, but it looks slightly different to the normal black and red. It's actually white and red, almost similar to a New Monarchy theme, but a really awesome looking set right there. So this next thing has me probably the most excited out of anything I've seen so far, and this is a Trials armor set with an ornament applied that allows you to have this holographic theme going on. He's holding, of course, the new Trials of Xayah's auto rifle, but this holographic theme is just looking so cool on his armor, and I definitely want to get this. Of course, these ornaments are going to be earned through flawless Trials runs, so very difficult to obtain. There are also some close-up shots of the Titan holding that golden Monte Carlo, which is an ornament as well you can apply to that weapon. So this next thing is actually really messed up and so interesting. The Wretched Eye Strike, as you know, is the brand new strike coming in the expansion, and it features this ogre, and you might notice he's got like his eye missing or part of his head missing. As it turns out, this guy right here, this Splicer Captain, has ripped out the ogre's eye and is actually using it as a weapon. He's got it like planted in to this kind of like weird machine mechanism thing he's got going on there. But in the strike, you're going to be facing this Splicer Captain who is shooting you with a severed ogre's eye, and also a very angry ogre who is missing his eye, and he's going to be running around blind trying to stomp you with those massive arms. So that is a crazy story, and I absolutely love what they've done with that. We also get to see a few glimpses of the raid. We can see a very tight corridor, also it appears to be a jumping puzzle, and finally the Death Zamboni on top, which of course is described to be a very interesting encounter. In this shot, we get to see the Warlock and his Trials armor with the ornament applied, so you can see the holographic effect going on, looking really awesome. We also get to see a Titan who's doing this kind of like emote next to an enemy that's been turned friendly by the Memory of Time artifact, which is pretty funny. We can also see an inventory of a Titan who's got a gold Monte Carlo, also a fusion rifle and rocket from the Iron Banner, also a New Monarchy Ghost Shell, and finally a full set of Iron Lord or Iron Banner armor set with the ornaments that lets you have the flaming effect going on right there, which is really cool. Here we get to see some complete armor sets, which appear to be Iron Lord first up, and then the raid gear in that kind of alternate color scheme, and also what appears to be Iron Banner, and then we have Trials of Xayah looking really awesome. Probably my favorite right here is definitely the Titan, and there's also a Hunter with a flaming mask effect, again one of the ornaments. Now speaking about the ornaments, we can see a bunch of them on exotics. Here is a red and black Monte Carlo, also a HAWKMOON with kind of like a Red Death theme going on, and also a black and gold version. Now this is an interesting exotic pulse rifle which I mentioned in a video a few weeks back. So what this thing does is basically when you get headshots, it's going to release a bunch of equivalent like Siva or Wolfpack rounds. So it sounds really powerful. I'm not sure how it's going to be balanced, whether it happens on every single headshot. This thing looks incredible. Also it's got Outlaw, so this thing may even be like a new Fatebringer. Just get a bunch of headshots, reload quickly, and it's going to eat up a bunch of enemies and be a lot more useful than a Firefly explosion. But this thing looks incredible, and I really want to see if it's as good as it looks. We also get to see the NEMESIS star, which we thought previously was just an Adir weapon. It's actually an exotic. You can see the red theme going on in addition to the black one. And then finally we get to see some brand new raid sets of the Titan and the Hunter with their red glowing armor, and also a Thorn and Kvostov in their hands. So there we have it. Those are my highlights from this brand new Bungie VIGIL gameplay. A lot of stuff I'm super excited for, especially the visual customization and ornaments. Comment down below with what you're most excited for, anything that stuck out to you, and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Of course, I'm going to have a ton more Rise of Iron videos on my channel later this week, and of course my own gameplay that I'll be capturing. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.